Moving on and shifting our focus to the other top stories that we are tracking, another shocker, in fact, that exposes the jihadi mindset has surfaced from the state of Uttar Pradesh, from Aligarh in Uttar Pradesh, where Deoband clerics issued a fatwa against a Muslim BJP leader for allegedly installing Ganpati idol at her house and worshipping the idol during Ganesh Chaturthi. Several Muslim hardliners and clerics have reacted on the incident and said that the act is un-Islamic and completely unacceptable. Mufti Arshad Farooqui of the Mobile Fatwa Service has branded Rubi Khan as an enemy of Islam.
इस्लाम सिर्फ अल्लाह की पूजा, अल्लाह की परस्तिश सिखाता है। अब अगर कोई इसके खिलाफ करता है तो वो अपने मजहब के खिलाफ करता है और वो हुक्म जारी होगा जो हुक्म इस्लाम के या मजहब के खिलाफ करने का होता है।
नाम रखने से कुछ नहीं होता। मूर्ति की खुदा के अलावा किसी और की पूजा हो, बस वो मुसलमान नहीं हो सकता, मोमिन नहीं हो सकता।
वो नेत्री भाजपा की कार्यकर्ता है और कुछ इस तरह के मुसलमानों ने सोशल मीडिया पर या न्यूज़पेपर में बने रहने के लिए ये एक बहुत ही रास्ता जो है अपनाया है कि इस तरीके की बयानबाजी करो, इस तरह का कामों को अंजाम दो जिससे कि बीजेपी के पदाधिकारी और बीजेपी के कार्यकर्ता खुश हों और हम लोग जो है सस्ती लोकप्रियता हासिल कर लें।
आज मैंने अपने घर में भगवान गणेश जी की मूर्ति स्थापित की है 7 दिनों के लिए, और मैं किसी जाति धर्म में कोई भेदभाव नहीं मानती हूँ। मैं सभी तरह के त्यौहार मनाती हूँ। ये मेरे मन की आस्था है, मुझे अच्छा लगता है ये सब करना।
मेरी पत्नी बहुत अच्छे परिवार से हैं, वो सारे धर्म मानती हैं। वो ये चाहती हैं हिंदू मुस्लिम सब एक होकर सारे त्यौहार मनाएं, कोई भेदभाव किसी में ना रहे, और ये उनकी आस्था है और हमारी भी आस्था है। गणेश जी को हमने 7 दिन के लिए स्थापित किया है और हम इसको 8वें दिन विसर्जन करने ले जाएंगे।
Let's open this up and go across to our guests. We are joined by Tushar Gupta, senior editor of Swaraj. We also have Sajjad Hussain Kargili, a social activist. Good evening to both of you. Mr. Kargili, I want to come to you first. How does one respecting all the religions and following traditions of a religion that one does not belong to mean that they are insulting their God or insulting their religion? Mr. Kargili, I believe you will have to unmute yourself, sir. I can't hear you.
First of all, I must say that this is not a big issue, because on the both side, the BJP leader, she is saying that she respects all the religion. That's good, fine. But on other hand, the religious leader, he must clear his religious point of view that idol worship is not allowed in Islam. So there is no big issue, because if someone says that it is not allowed in Islam, what's wrong in it? I don't think anything negative in that, but worshipping idols is not permissible in Islam. That's true, and everybody knows that.
So you're saying that she is un-Islamic?
One has right to choose his or her religion.
But she hasn't, that's what I'm saying. She has not changed her religion. She's not choosing Hindu religion over her religion, which is Islam. She says she practices all these traditions because she celebrates all the festivals and she does not discriminate. Shouldn't we actually, shouldn't we actually appreciate that? And shouldn't, one in fact cite her as an example when it comes to Sarva Dharm Sambhav that everybody talks about in India and respects?
Respecting any religion or any religious festival or any religious symbol is not I think it's not bad. But one must have right to express his religious point of view, and those clerics, they are doing the same thing. They are expressing their point of view, and there is right to freedom of expression and also right to propagate his or her religious point of view. So I think this is not a big issue.
Okay, you're saying neither the BJP leader is wrong nor the individual who's issued the fatwa is wrong. I want to bring in
Yes.
Tushar Gupta. Tushar Gupta, can we actually take such a stand in today's time? And this is not the first time, in fact, that individuals, have had to face fatwas because they were seen following traditions of other religions. Not the first time.
The teachings of Islam may not permit or may permit certain activities or certain principles, which is fine. It's the religion and the clerics have the best knowledge about it. But there is also the Constitution of India, which gives every individual, 1.4 billion individuals, irrespective of their religion, on whatever is, they identify with, the right to practice any religion. Now, they can do that without converting into one religion. I, as a Hindu, can happily go to a church, a mosque, a gurudwara. Similarly, a Sikh can go to a temple, a mosque, or a church, and so on. You get the gist. So, the Constitution supersedes every religious teaching in India. I hope that's the case. If Sajid disagrees with that, he can correct me. But there is also the Constitution of India that gives this BJP leader the right to get Ganpati Baba to her home. But what is wrong about that? Number two, if a BJP leader who has some political leverage within her community is being attacked, and fatwas are not freedom of speech and expression, mind you. Fatwas are no longer freedom of speech and expression. If she's being threatened only because she said she believes in all religions, she's not converting. She's not saying I'm going to convert into Hinduism. She's just saying I like the festival, I respect the festival, I want to be a part of the festival. She's being issued fatwas against. Where lies the hope for a common man or woman who just wants to participate on those festivals?
Absolutely. And and lakhs of people belonging to other religions, Mr. Kargili, visit a golden temple. They visit the Ajmer Dargah as well, and several famous temples in the country. Does that mean that their religions have been changed? People do that because they have faith. They have faith that maybe if they go and pray to a particular god or at a particular religious place, then their wishes would come true.
Let me clear first that you may have some misconceptions about these clerics, because not every cleric can give decree or fatwa at any stage, because there are some credentials, there are some they must have some leverage. Any mufti or any mujtahid, they only can give fatwa. Any ordinary cleric cannot give fatwa at all. Secondly, he must have expressed his point of view, not giving fatwa, because he is not the authority of Islam. Any Maulana is not the authority of Islam. He must have some status after studying Islam or after studying religious, he must have some religious knowledge or authority. Otherwise, not a single Maulana can give fatwa openly. And the second thing, Mr. Tushar was saying about the right to freedom of having religion or having faith or celebrating any religious festival. That's her right, or anybody's right. But on the other hand, it is also right of someone's right to express his religious point of view.
But you just said not everybody has the right to issue these fatwas. You just said not everybody has the right to do that. Then the big question is, why are these individuals being allowed? Because that gives them some sort of a credibility. That gives them some sort of a credibility, and it sets a very wrong precedent. And we're not talking about just one cleric or two clerics. There are several voices coming in from within the community that are saying that because she is now worshipping Lord Ganesha and she's brought the idol home and she's going to keep it for 7 days, she's not a Muslim. That's it. Just because she has a Muslim name and she's praying to other gods, she's not a Muslim anymore.
It's like those, those acharyas and those sadhus who are declaring themselves as the leaders of Hindu and issuing decree against Muslims every day. These Maulanas are like those people, and we must not allow these people from whether from Hindu side or Muslim side or any other community to issue decree like this.
Okay, you're taking a very neutral stand, but Tushar Gupta does not agree with you. He wants to come in. He wants to counter. Okay, go ahead.
Again, this is not about politicization of an issue. That is what I refuse. Let's not get into the Hindu-Muslim debate here. It's not about that. It's about a woman who happens to be a BJP leader. She could have been a Congress or a TMC or a Samajwadi leader. All she's saying is, I'm Muslim, I'm a proud Muslim, I'm a proud Indian. All I want to do is I want to celebrate the Ganesh Chaturthi. I want to get Ganpati Bappa home. Why is that a crime? Why is that being viewed as a crime? We are a secular country. Every day, every night on prime time, we discuss how secular we are, how diverse we are. And even today on a lot of pandals, if you go across the country, there are people from all walks of religion. No one walks into a pandal before identifying his or her religion. They all walk in. And it's true for all the festivals. You go to the Golden Temple, you go to anywhere in India, you go to several temples. Ajmer Dargah, for instance. Do people care which religion the person is who's coming there to worship or to pray? No. So why in this case? It's not a political issue. It's an issue of someone's faith, someone's choice, and we should respect that.
All right. Mr. Kargili and Tushar Gupta, thank you very much for joining us on the broadcast. I believe this debate will go on and we'll get more reactions on this. Thank you very much for giving us your time, gentlemen.